Can you believe that there are actually people out there who think humanity is being controlled by a secret race of reptilians? I mean, how crazy can you get? How utterly ridiculous. Welcome to Easy Aliens, a series where I've searched the internet for reports from governments, militaries, and civilians of extraterrestrial encounters and gathered information on their apparent biology, culture, and technology in the effort to create short, easy videos that summarize entire species. I do this so, in the event of contact, you may have some idea about just what the heck is going on out there. Let's begin. It's far too easy these days to dismiss the existence of reptilian beings as nothing more than crackpot conspiracy theories, sexual fantasies, and political attacks. And there is no doubt that the reptilian image has been abused by people with their own agendas. However, when there are multiple reports of them being cited by people who show no political bias, who don't claim to know they are controlling us, and only describe what they saw, then we here at Easy Aliens are forced to take it seriously. They have many names, most of which come from their resemblance to reptiles and dinosaurs, though some refer to their apparent place of origin. It should be pointed out that a true reptilian would be something biologically related to reptiles from Earth, while a reptoid is something that looks reptilian without actually being related to them. For the sake of simplicity, however, we'll refer to them as reptilians for the rest of this video. When it comes to their physical appearance, reptilians are reported to have as many variations as humans, perhaps even more. Like humans, they come in all sorts of heights and builds, some short and skinny, others big and strong, standing anywhere between 4 foot to 8 foot tall. Their bodies are covered in scales, which are described as oily rather than dry. These scales are usually green, though browns, reds, and even multicolored have also been reported. They are said to have claws on their hands and feet, and a mouth filled with razor-sharp teeth and a long, black tongue. Descriptions of the mouths vary, with some small, some large, and some beaked like a snapping turtle. Their noses are 2 simple holes, above which sit a pair of large, glowing eyes. The eyes are commonly described as red, sometimes with slit pupils, sometimes without, but some more exotic types have also been seen. The reptilians' heads, which can be all sorts of sizes, are often smooth, but are also capable of being ridged, crested, or even spiked. It is currently unknown if these variations mean anything, such as rank or age, or not. Just as varied as a reptilian's bodies are humanity's opinions of their origins. There are those who claim that reptilians evolved alongside the dinosaurs and are actually native to Earth. They believe they were forced underground into a large network of tunnels and caverns when the meteor struck the planet, which eventually led to the end of the age of dinosaurs. In those tunnels, they developed an advanced society and still live there today, occasionally entering the surface world through swamps and sewers. Though that remains pure speculation, it was once suggested that if Troodon had survived the extinction event, it could have evolved to be much smarter, perhaps even eventually walking upright. Others, however, suggest that the fact that they have been seen in UFOs and abduction encounters means reptilians are not a product of this world, but from some other place, be it another planet, universe, or higher dimension. There are even those who choose both options, claiming that reptilians are actually several unrelated species from all over the place that just happen to share physical similarities. Despite their different opinions, what they do agree on is that the reptilians have been active on Earth for a very long time and have been influencing humanity from positions of power. It is true that certain gods have been described as reptilian or amphibious throughout ancient history, such as Sobek of ancient Egypt or the Nommo of the Dogon people. Even in the Bible, Adam and Eve, the first humans, were led to knowledge by a serpent. Perhaps it's a retelling of an event which really took place many thousands of years ago. If conspiracy theorists are to be believed, the reptilians are a secretive species who prefer to control and influence worlds rather than conquer them through brute force, despite often being described as a warrior race. They do this by blending in with the native species of a world, shapeshifting to look like them, and ascending to positions of authority. It's not known if this shapeshifting is a form of hologram or advanced DNA reconstruction technology, but it is said to make them completely indistinguishable from a human. Complementing their shapeshifting is a mastery of mind control, as they are said to employ a variety of brainwashing and hypnotic techniques on their abduction victims to implant hidden instructions in their subconscious. You may be skeptical. You may be thinking to yourself that there is no way humans could be so blind that our governments could be infiltrated by alien agents and controlled from the inside. Well, let me tell you of an incident which occurred in Varginha, Brazil, in 1996. One morning after a storm, locals claimed to have seen a UFO crash nearby and military capturing and driving off to a medical clinic with a reptilian being. Witnesses at the clinic also claimed to have seen the military arrive with something that was described as moving inside the bag it was in. The military claimed that a dwarf couple were being taken to the clinic to have their baby, which is what the locals had seen. Later that same day, more locals claimed to have encountered another of the same reptilian creatures themselves. Its scales were oily and brown, its eyes were large and red, and it had 3 strange ridges on the top of its head. The military claimed that the locals had seen a mentally handicapped, badly disfigured dwarf and not recognized him. With jaw-dropping explanations like that given by military officials, the idea that an alien race could secretly infiltrate and influence humanity suddenly doesn't seem so crazy. Did you enjoy the video? Let me know by leaving a like. If you want to catch the next video, make sure to subscribe. I hope to cover lots of different species in the future, so stay tuned. What do you think about the reptilians? Are they controlling us? Should we be scared? Leave a comment to let me know, and be sure to share it with your friends. Thanks for watching.